What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Big Dave. Y'all know what it is. What up, doe? You know what it is. It's been a minute since I've been here. It's a delay, not a denial. You dig? Well. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, like, and please share the channel. Please share it. So we can put the D on the map and put this show on the map where it's supposed to be. You understand me? Let's make this stuff happen. I got an honest word for y'all today, and it's something that I've been wanting to talk about for a very long time. Well, we're talking about the death penalty. Should the death penalty exist in America? I don't like the death penalty. I don't think it should exist in America, period. I don't think no one should die from killing another person. I think that you should put them in jail for the rest of their life and inform them. It's hypocritical to me because they're killing people that just killed someone. So you're taking a life that just took a life. So it's like more lives are getting took. So what's the purpose of it? I don't get it. I don't understand it, and I don't get it. It don't make sense. And what's crazy about the death penalty, we got it in 27 states. 27 states out of 52 states. So what does that tell you? They killing us off. Since 1973 to 2024, 200 people was exonerated and slipped through the cracks. So it don't make sense to me, because if that let you know, if 200 people was exonerated, that let you know is far more that wasn't. Let's go into the Central Part 5. Donald Trump put all his money behind getting these guys locked up. Kids, young men. They was teenagers growing to be young men to men. One Hispanic and the rest black. So that's black and brown. Black and brown. So at the end of the day, the first thing he does is put his money behind it and try to get these kids the death penalty. Then come to find out why they in there suffering. They had one in the hole for years. So mentally, you know that destroyed his mind. Mentally, these guys wasn't ready for no prison system. But the crazy thing about it is, it was a guy going around the prison system saying, them guys didn't even do it. I'm the one did that shit. And somehow it got back. That's how they got out. One now is a city councilman, man. The other ones, they're working, they're doing pretty damn good, but they spent at least 13 years, 10 to 13 years in prison before they even got let out. So imagine they got death row and they got killed before they found out they was innocent. He tried to get these boys the death penalty, and it almost worked, and it didn't. God bless whoever didn't listen to him and made sure these boys got out, but still they had to suffer. So that's a failed system, period. But I think the death penalty is very hypocritical, because how is you going to lock somebody up that murdered someone and then turn around and put them on death row and then you murder them? What sense does that make? Because once they dead, they dead. You doing the same thing they did. So that's not going to teach them nothing. It ain't going to teach nobody else nothing. Because most of these people that probably do these murders ready to die anyway. So how is that helping the system? How is it helping? It costs way more money to execute somebody. It costs way more money. And they complaining about the world is losing money. No, they taking money. Let me tell you a story about something that happened years ago about some guys in Alabama. A guy wanted his wife murdered, so he went to a friend of his. And that friend of his was set out to go find somebody to do the murder. So he went and picked up two bozos. He gave them money to go buy ammunition. They didn't go buy ammunition. They went and bought drugs. So that show you where we at right there. They went and bought drugs. Then they went and bought some pipe knives, and they went and knocked on a woman's door. Now, everybody knows when two strangers knock on your door to ask to use the bathroom, I don't care if they're working outside your house. They ask to use your bathroom. You don't supposed to let them in. She let two guys in, and then they stabbed her to death. Unfortunately, these guys got caught. So guess what? The whole empire came down because the person that hired the person that hired the person, they all got in trouble. So when the husband got indicted for it, he killed himself Ain't that something? He blew his damn brains out, committed suicide. Ain't that something? All because he wanted his wife dead. Now he's dead, the wife dead. Don't make no sense. And the guy that hired the two bozos, he got life in jail. And guess what happened to him? He died in jail. The other two guys got the death penalty. They was on death row. One of them, they killed by ejection. Went pretty good. So the other guy, when it was time to get him the ejection, she couldn't find a good vein. So guess what? It didn't work. He didn't die. So they came up with something better. And I'm telling y'all this for a reason, because they're coming up with all kinds of things to kill you in death row, to take you out fast. And they're using us as guinea pigs, just like the medical facility does. They use us as guinea pigs. So guess what happened? They used a form of gas. And when they used that gas on him, yeah, it killed him. It completed the job this time. But they was amazed that it took 10 minutes to take this guy down. They was thinking this gas was going to knock him out in 1 minute or so. It took 10 minutes. So they spent all this research, all this money just to take another life. I don't get it. Here's the thing about death row. Some of them in there for 20 years before they even kill him. Let's go back to the guy Tukey, the gang member, the Crip, in California when Arnold Schwarzenegger was the government. They had snooping everybody speaking up for him because this guy had reformed and changed his life. He was rehabilitated and he changed his life. He started writing kid books. He learned his ways in there that what he was doing was wrong. He made himself smarter. He read books. He started teaching kids. He started writing kid books. He started mentoring the guys in there that was young and helping them and teaching them so they don't have to come back. But that wasn't enough for them. They say he's a cold-blooded murderer and we're going to kill his ass. And they killed him. They killed him. After everything he learned and did in there to get better, they still killed him. And that's what we want, somebody to be rehabilitated. Because if you get rehabilitated and you come out and learn the things that you learned in there and you learned your ways in there and understood what you did was wrong from the past and you are a better person today, that's what you want. You got gangs inside the prison system. You got guys that's raping guys in the prison system. You got guys that's been there so long, they got young boys that they taking advantage of, making them clean their shoes and drawers. They want you to believe that you can't get no better. They want you to believe that you're there because that's who you are. See, a lot of these guys, all they need is somebody to care for them and teach them what they never was able to be taught. See, that's the problem with the system. It's not about rehabilitating. It's about institutionalized. Because they found another way to enslave us. They found another way to get free capital, free labor, and they put us to work within that prison system. We building the license plates. We cutting all the wood down for them to make pillowcases or whatever they make with wood. We're doing all the hard labor for these jails. They even got them in certain jails where they have forest fires. They got them out there working with the fire department, helping stop the forest fires. And they're dying helping stop the forest fire, but it's not giving them no time off. A lot of these guys are dying helping try to stop these forest fires.
Yeah, you're right.
For nothing. They're not doing nothing for them. They put them in a goddamn box and let their family know they died working. He's a proud citizen. The prison system is a fraud. It's a fraud. You better think twice before you do something that's going to get you killed or put you in jail for the rest of your life, because it ain't worth it. Real talk. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I just got to be honest because I'm a realist. If I can get my hands on them first, I know they said no vigilantes, and I know they said thou should not kill, but you killed my mom. If I can get my hands on you before the law do, I'm getting you. That's just how I feel, and I don't mean no harm, but I just got to be real.